Hi Virgo, this is your career reading for the month of October. So let's see what guidance comes up for you. Queen of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. You coming in strong here with a Pentacle card. I feel like you've been emotional about some decision regarding work. Okay. In the recent past, I think you were feeling a little overwhelmed about something. But I think since then, you've sort of grounded yourself with the Queen of Pentacles, which is an earth sign. The Queen of Cups, water. You might have been emotional, like I said, about something and overwhelmed, but right now you sit in your power as the Queen of Pentacles, as the Emperor. You are in a position of authority, a position of responsibility. You call the shots. You're very clear, you're ambitious, you know exactly what you want with the Ace of Wands. You're very inspired. Okay, you show a lot of strength and determination with the Strength card coming out. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like it's been, you work steadily, all right? You work hard and you work in a very steady manner. You don't take shortcuts. King of Cups. Now this could be your boss, but this could be also you, where you are very caring towards people you work with, all right? You care a lot with the Hierophant, but I'm also getting that you could be working with someone you're married to rather, and or you might have a possibility of meeting someone at work. But also this idea that if it's not about romance, this idea that you have a very traditional work ethic. Okay, you have a really good strong work ethic and you show up, you really show up. The Moon. But there are some fears surfacing from time to time. I see that's why you've been emotional with the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups rather. I get that there are moments when you have some form of fears, some anxieties. Page of Cups. You might have this idea of wanting to achieve certain dreams of yours, but it's almost like pigs fly, when pigs fly, with the pigs fly here. I think you, although you are very determined at work, there's a part of you that is unsure. It's almost like imposter syndrome of sorts, where you want to achieve even bigger and greater things, but you keep wondering whether you're good enough, the Fool. But there's this idea of you taking a leap of faith. Right? Taking a leap of faith. I see that you've been working, you've really been throwing yourself into work. You've been working a lot. For some of you, you might have been writing late into the night or doing work late into the night. To the point that some of you might not even have had enough time for your relationships. You've worked so hard. But I also, for some of you, I do see that there is some work romance, or you could meet someone through work, if that's something that interests you. Ace of Cups. There's a lot of love for your work. You're very, very committed to your work and your family. You're working hard because you want this to provide for your family. You want to have this beautiful home life. Ten of Pentacles. Everything you've ever wanted. You are going to get great abundance. All right? You're going to get great abundance because you have worked so hard. And just allay those fears that come out from time to time. Believe in yourself. Stop overthinking. Stop criticizing yourself. And believe in yourself. Take a leap of faith. Okay, so there might have been moments of sadness for you, all right, where you doubt yourself. The Lovers, choices, there are certain choices, but King of Swords, you have a lot of ambition and you're generous with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, you're very generous. I see that you are a very good boss if you're a boss, or if you're a business owner. You know, you really care about the people around you. You're sad about something though. Someone could have disappointed you. Someone had let you down, or maybe there was something you were looking forward to in terms of work and it didn't quite happen the way that you wanted it to. So there's some sadness here, and you might have had to make certain choices with regards to your career, but it hasn't dampened your ambition. All right, you are still very ambitious with the King of Swords. Ambition, and at the same time this is beautifully tempered with generosity, which is so you, Virgo. You have this kindness and generosity about you, you know, so I do see that coming through, and it really does look like there's a lot of success for you. Let's get some final guidance for you. I love these cards. They're just so beautiful, but sometimes they take a while to come out. The guidance takes a while, you know, so you need to wait for a bit, but it's worth it. I promise you. Okay. The waning moon. Okay. Purge unhealthy habits and patterns. And what immediately came to mind for me is, for you, Virgo, is stop overthinking, stop being so critical. I said that earlier. And there's certain patterns that you tend to repeat. You need to cut those patterns out. All right, any unhealthy habits. I feel like this is not so much about work, but it's basically about overthinking, anxiety, you know, thoughts that really don't serve you at all, right? They tend to invade your mind quite often. Okay, and that's something you need to let go of. You need to let go of these habits that don't serve you, that could very well turn toxic if you let them fester, right? Because you have this beautiful career, and from what I can see, there's a beautiful love situation as well that's coming up for you, Virgo. I feel like the career and the love life is blossoming at the same time for some of you. And a good idea for you to would be with the, I believe on Sunday, right, there's the full moon, either on the Sunday that's coming up, or, so what date is that? I can't remember. Today is the 3rd, but Sunday, I can't remember the date, I'm sorry. It is the full moon, and as I would suggest that you use that full moon to make your moon wishes, and then release any habits that don't serve you with a full moon ritual. And as the moon slowly wanes, it's like getting rid of these thoughts that don't serve you, if that makes sense to you. All right, if that's not something that you don't follow the moon cycles and that doesn't work with you, it's fine, you know. Don't have to do that. It's just what you could do instead is be aware of your thought patterns, so that they don't undermine you and or cripple you in that sense. Because sometimes I think as a Virgo, it can be, the thoughts do become so invasive that they can just overwhelm at times, right? So it would be a good idea to really meditate, ground yourself, like the Queen of Pentacles that you are. Ground yourself, go out into nature, meditate, you know, go by the beach, go for a walk, and use these tools, journaling tools, to just, you know, center yourself during this time. So all the best for this month. Thank you so much for being here. Please do press like and subscribe.